I was assigned to survive in the temperate deciduous forest and how the temperate forest is different and distinctive than every other biome. To do this, you must know the geographic location of this biome. The temperate forest is located on the east coast of America, Canada, Europe, Chile, and Japan. This biome is a heavily tree forest and have very big mountains. The temperature of this biome ranges from 30 degrees Celsius to negative 30 degrees Celsius. The average rainfall in this biome gets about 30 to 60 inches per year. The soil quality in this temperate forest is very good soil. The soil in this biome is very rich in nutrients. This is because of all the leaves on the trees. When the leaves fall, they decompose into the soil and all the nutrients are absorbed by the soil. The soil is also mold soil, which has a higher level of organic matter. A unique factor of the temperate forest is that it's the only biome to go through all four seasons: summer, spring, fall, and winter, so everything is always changing. This makes the living conditions very hard, because in summer it can get very hot and you can get heat strokes and pass out, when in the winter it is very cold and you can get hypothermia. The weather changes also make it very hard for you to eat, because some animals disappear into hibernation, like bears, and the ponds are usually frozen so you can't fish. Some animals in the temperate forest are foxes, coyotes, bears, deers, bunnies, and bobcats. As you can see, this is the food chain, and there are four categories to this food chain. On the top of the food chain, you have your territory consumers, like mountain lions, bobcats, and coyotes. Next on the food chain, you have your secondary consumers, which are animals like birds, jackrabbits, and ringtails. Third, you have your primary consumers, like deers, squirrels, and frogs. And then at the bottom of the food chain, you have your producers and decomposers, like plants, seeds, and nuts. Plants in the temperate forest are chicory, wild berries, nuts, and common jubjub. But some plants you have to look out for are plants like poison ivy and poison oak. Things I would bring in my backpack to survive would include a thermos to keep my water warm or cold, a compass so I can navigate my way around, a net for fishing, a tarp for my campsite, a first aid kit, a solar panel flashlight, flint and steel, a hunting knife, and a small pot. When surviving in the wild, you need a good plan. While we are in this temperate forest, we do not want to destroy anything, so we will keep our campsite clean and we will always stay in the same place. You also want to use natural resources so you don't have to destroy the forest. So I brought along solar panel flashlights so we don't have to use batteries and have to constantly change them and throw them out. When eating food, we can use the net that I brought to catch fish for protein and use the knife I brought to hunt animals like bobcats, coyotes, and deer for meat for protein too. Plants that you're able to eat are chicory, nuts from fallen trees, and wild berries from shrubs that you will find everywhere around you. When needing a fire to keep warm or to cook your food, we will use our flint and steel to start the fire. For the base of the fire, we use fallen leaves and fallen sticks in order to reduce cutting off branches from trees. This will also help keep the fire small so it can spread and get bigger. To keep dry and have shelter, I will use the tarp that I brought along. The tarp will be helpful when it rains and also from protection from outdoor animals that can hunt and kill you. Animals you must look out for are mountain lions, coyotes, bobcats, and snakes, because these are the animals that can hurt your chances of surviving in the temperate deciduous forest.
Go ahead. Out here in the temperate deciduous forest, heating by the fire. It's kind of fall, so as you can see, all the leaves are falling off the trees. The geography of this forest is, mountains and trees pretty much. I've eaten all day, and as you can hear, some coyotes howling, and they're one of the most dangerous predators in this forest. So I'm gonna go hunt one and eat one for dinner. Robin Hood style. Yeah. Think I knocked down the coyote? Yeah. This is a big boy. I'm gonna Can't wait to get back to the campsite and eat this guy for dinner. Ugh.